Okay, we're going to show you how to add some expressions. In order to add these rational expressions, you have to have a common denominator. So the first thing I'm going to do, first thing is factor. So I'm going to factor that, and I see a 2 goes into each of these. So I know that I can factor out a 2, which is 2 times x plus 3. And that's great because I already have an x plus 3 here. So all I need to do to this side to make it look like this side for a common denominator. Because to add fractions, you have to have a common denominator. You have to have a CD. All right? So what I'm going to do is multiply by 2. Basically, I'm multiplying by 1 because 2 over 2 is 1. 1 doesn't change its value when you multiply by 1, but I am changing the way it looks because of the equivalent. So I'm take 2 times 5 and 2 times x and 2 times 3 distributive property. Well, 2 times 5 is 10. These are both the same denominator, which makes 25 over 2 plus x plus 3. And if you wanted to go ahead and multiply it out, it would be 25 over 2x plus 3. Now that would be an addition one. Subtraction would be really pretty much the same. The first thing I need to do is get a common denominator, and so the first thing I'm going to do is factor. All right, I got my little subtraction right there. All right, I'm going to factor. Factor is 4, 1, 2, and 2. Notice there's 0, no middle term. So I know that this is going to factor to an x plus 2, x minus 2, because it has to be the same numbers. The only way you can subtract to get 0 if you subtract the same number. So anyway, so I have an x plus 2 in the numerator and denominator over this right here. Now, I'm not canceling out, but I need to make this side look like this. So I need to multiply this by x minus 2. And I'm going to go ahead and do this on the top. Now, y'all, this is the same as negative 5. Notice I changed it from a minus to a negative 5. So I'm going to take negative 5 times x and negative 5 times negative 2, which makes a negative 5x and a positive 10. Now that I have the same denominators, I can put the things that are equivalent together. So I'm going to put a negative 5 with the x, makes negative 4x. All right, and 2 plus 10 is 12. These are the same. I can, if I want to, I can factor that out where it looks like that. Or I could actually multiply it all the way out where it looks like that. Those would be the 3 possible answers that could be on your test.